Ginny had always dreamed of a better life. Growing up in the bustling city of Los Angeles, she had seen the glitz and glamour of the rich and famous, and she longed to be a part of it. But fate had other plans for her. At the young age of 16, Ginny was forced to drop out of school and start working as a prostitute. Her family was struggling to make ends meet, and Ginny had no choice but to turn to the streets to survive. She was scared and alone, but she quickly learned how to put on a tough exterior and navigate the dangerous world of prostitution. Years went by and Ginny became known as one of the top girls in the business. She had clients from all walks of life, but she never let anyone get too close. She had built a wall around her heart, convinced that love was not meant for someone like her. But one day, everything changed. A wealthy businessman named Mark stumbled upon Ginny while on a business trip to LA. He was instantly drawn to her beauty and charm, but what intrigued him the most was her fierce independence. He couldn't understand how someone like her could thrive in such a harsh environment. Mark was in town for a few days and he couldn't get Ginny out of his mind. He kept coming back to her, each time offering more and more money for her time. But Ginny refused to be bought. She was a prostitute, yes, but she had her own set of rules and boundaries. However, as they spent more time together, Ginny slowly started to open up to Mark. She shared her dreams and aspirations with him, and he listened with genuine interest. For the first time in her life, Ginny felt like someone truly cared about her. As their time together came to an end, Mark made Ginny an offer she couldn't refuse. He wanted to take her away from the streets and give her a chance at a better life. He would provide for her and help her start over, no strings attached. Ginny was torn. She had never known a life outside of prostitution, and the thought of leaving everything behind was terrifying. But deep down, she knew this was her chance to escape the cycle of poverty and violence that she had been trapped in for so long. With a heavy heart, Ginny accepted Mark's offer and they left LA together. Mark took her to his luxurious penthouse in New York City, where he showed her a whole new world. He introduced her to art, music, fine dining, and the joys of simply living without fear. At first, Ginny was overwhelmed and felt out of place. But Mark was patient and understanding, and he showed her that she was capable of so much more than she ever thought possible. He helped her get an education and pursue her passion for fashion design, something she had always dreamed of but never had the opportunity to do. As time went by, Ginny and Mark fell deeply in love. They both came from different worlds, but they found solace in each other's arms. Mark saw past Ginny's past and loved her for who she was, not what she did for a living. Years later, Ginny had become a successful fashion designer and Mark had built a successful business empire. They got married in a lavish ceremony, surrounded by their closest friends and family. Ginny couldn't believe how far she had come, and she was grateful every day for the love and support of her husband. Their love story was unconventional, to say the least. But for Ginny and Mark, it was perfect. They had overcome all odds and found true love in the most unexpected of places. Ginny had gone from being a prostitute to a successful businesswoman and loving wife, all thanks to the love and belief of one man. From that day on, Ginny vowed to use her past experiences to help other women in similar situations. She opened a non-profit organization that provided support and resources for women trying to leave the sex industry. She wanted to give them the same chance at a better life that Mark had given her. Ginny's life had come full circle, and she was finally living the life she had always dreamed of. And it was all because of the love she found in the most unlikely of places. As she looked into Mark's eyes, she knew that her happy ending was just the beginning of their beautiful love story.